We are going to be painting underwater scene. So as you can see, I've just thrown in two fishes there, nothing too fancy as of now, and I just have three basic colors on my palette. So I'll be starting up from the top to the bottom. So for that, I'll take in some white, least amount of white, some blue, and some green. Makes a nice little turquoise color, and let's drop it over here. Apply the base coat of this, and as we run out of paint, let's scrub harder. Now without cleaning the brush, I've taken more of blue and I'll drop it over here to blend it. Okay, something like that, and let them just float around over here and there, just a bit, not too much, just a bit. Be careful that you don't lose your sketch. A bit over here. We'll have a lot of aquatic plants. With some yellow ochre, let's drop in some land over here. Let's make it look very, turquoise-ish. Let that color get mixed. And this is a very transparent color, provided you add some water. Okay, look at that, how this brush cuts through, so detailed. Just go across like that. Now I just wanted this to look like a land rather than a mossy area, so I just took in some red and just dropping in some of that color. That red will mix with the color underneath, that is the green color, which was unintentionally painted. Okay, like that, and something like that. We can come back and add in the highlights later. With some yellow, I'll drop in some color to this fish. Don't to stay in one place, keep moving. Okay, it comes up like that. I had a bit of orange in my brush, so you could see that orange there. Some over here. Barely you can see my sketch. Yeah, there. And some highlights over here. Just throw them in. You can always go back and change. Now with some orange color with some red mixed in it, and barely, dropping it in like that. I'm not touching that yellow because I want some gap to be there, so that I'll have some room to blend. Very dark, it's going to be very dark there. Well, you guys have seen the thumbnail, so you'll have a better idea. Just give it a soft blend. Some over there. Now with some water on my brush, I'll just try to blend this out so that this looks natural. This is an orange fish, and the upper part of this fish is yellow because of the highlight that's falling from the top. Let's blend this one too. Don't lose those dark shades in the name of blending. Yeah. And some over here too. Just give it a soft blend. Now I have a lot of room to blend here. Okay, nice. Now with lighter color again, let's drop in a highlight over here. Maybe it comes all the way like that. It comes like that, and let that orange show up. That's okay. That's in fact helping me. And maybe over here, this is going to be the shadow part, and I've not mixed any color for orange. I'm using this orange out of the tube. Okay, like that, and then some over here, and definitely some over here too. Nice. Now with some water on the brush, I'll blend it. Let those colors get mixed. They have to get mixed, otherwise you lose that effect. Nice. Now with some soft blue color, let's drop in the shadow part of this, this white spots. Just dropping that in. What that will do is that will eat up my sketch, and I'll have it look natural, and like that. Make sure you go over your sketch. Okay, like that. Some over here for the sake of being consistent, and some over here. Now with some white color, let's drop in some light source like that. Maybe I should add in some water there. Just don't make them in one single shape, and they're not going to be everywhere, and as they come up at the top they'll get bigger, and as they come down they'll get smaller. So these are some observations which I do while painting. Don't get too carried away by these. Okay, something like that. Water on my brush, I'll just blend this like that. I can even create some extra ones, so I painted very less on purpose. With some black on my brush, very carefully I'm going to go like that, and some over here. I have not added a lot of water, just little mediocre. Maybe that will get a bit thicker there. Don't want to go too crazy at this point. With some black, I'll come over here and drop in the eye. Just make a practice there, because that fish is more important than that one over there. And maybe over here this one's going to come like that. Some white, red and lime yellow. I'll drop the land area. Now I'll take in pure lime yellow, and just indication of some land. That's more than enough to indicate that this is land. It's not too late to drop in some underwater plants, something like that. Just paint them, laying the basic color. Another one like that. This is going to be comparatively thin. Maybe another one over here. Just we can plan them out like that. Now with the flat brush, I'll just brush in some of the areas where I feel the light is coming through. They're not going to be everywhere. Nature is never straight. Now with a soft pink color, let's drop in let's start dropping in this one. Maybe these are some plants. Nice. With some red and black, let's go over here, and there's cylindrical, so just make sure that they have those smooth curves, and make sure you blend them as quick as possible after laying the paint. Nice. Some blue, green and orange. Let's come over here and drop in some plants, aquatic plants. Comes off like that. We'll highlight that one. It's going to come all the way like that. That's leading you to the painting. Look at that. Nice. Make them look deeper here. I was just painting this one, and I happened to find a new way to get in some plants. That is just to keep the brush like this and just flick it up. That is leading you to the painting because it's going up, and that will that just lead you to the painting. There. Don't want to go too crazy with that. Maybe some grow over there too. And some over here, just some, very little. Well, that one's busy drying. I just thought let's come here and drop in few sun rays like that. Let that fade off like that, maybe like that. Press the brush against the surface to get a straight line like that, taking that paint, and every ray is unique. With some white, very gently I will just lay in that very gently. Maybe that one's not going to have that. Let's go ahead and add in the highlights to these plants, just like that. And the tip is going to be sharp, quite sharp. Just flick in some plants, they're very far behind. Just give it a tap like that. Some highlight color, that is green and some lime yellow. I'll come over here and drop in some stuff, some plants, just some random plants. Now maybe we have the light source over there, so it will be brighter over here. It's not too late to paint in some of friends of these two, so I'll just give the basic shape of a fish. So that maybe they're going like that, over there, another one over there, and then add some character to the painting and add some interest. Just some basic shapes, don't go too crazy. And let's drop in some fishes over here like that. With that one, just laying this some basic shapes, just like that. Just add some interest to the painting. That will add some character. Now let's drop in the reflection of those lights, and just randomly going by adding in some green, and just like that. So with this we have a finished painting, and thanks for watching.